Hi there, hope you're doing good. So here I am with this Excel work. In this work, I'm going to show you how to apply the formula and how you can apply this exactly on your SharePoint file. So the SharePoint file in this regard, the work we need is not different. So you can we can go through all question form in which we are getting some responses. So the column name is the key to the question number. So G H I J K L M. These are the numbers. I'm supposing that these are the text which are referencing to the column of the question. So I don't know if the question number one is G, so it's G. I have added this formula in a way that it will take this text, you can see, this will take this text as a column reference on the data sheet. All right. So you have to have three empty rows at the top of the formulas sheet. Doesn't matter whatever the name of this sheet is, but the first sheet name should be data so that it can pick the data because this is hard coded data text. All right, so we are supposing column A has the column names which are referencing on the data sheet, and the data sheet has the name data. Three rows are empty at the top. Then you can simply click this, select from C1 to R4, copy this, and let's suppose that this is this is the sheet on the SharePoint file. You just need to click on C. We copied it from C1, so we'll be pasting it on C1. That's it, and then you can come back, click this cell D5 and copy the text. Go back to the sheet on the SharePoint, the main file you have, paste it in here. This is very important to copy the text and paste it as text because reference exactly the same. If you will make a copy paste, it might shift the column references. So it's good to copy this. Similarly, you have to go to the next column, the next table, which is on starting on column L, double click and copy the text. Or maybe you can simply click and go to the formula bar and copy the text. I just copied it using Control C, come back in here, go to the column L, double click and paste the text as the text, or just paste as text. And then you need to select this column and drag it on the right and drag down to the last question, whichever question row is there. And this is going to work. Let me show you. If I'll jump in back in here and I'll delete all of these. And you can see now we have the reference cell D file, select it and drag it on the right to the right most extreme column, and then drag the whole row to this question, which is 62 in our case. And now you have the responses. Similarly, you can do this the same with this one. So if you have the formula in this cell, you just need to drag it on the right side and drag it on the bottom to the bottom, the last question, and you have the answers. Now there might be, so this is it. This is it. This is how you can apply all the formulas and you will get the responses. Now there might be multiple ways to plot it. You know the drill. If you want to calculate the percentages and then plot, if you want to plot only the questions which have the total, if no one has the scoring, you can always skip that. But I think you would like to plot all the questions. And this one also have a formula, and the column C, the total points. You need to copy this again, and then obviously you can go back to the C5. Oh, this is not C5. I don't know. I have copied it on the wrong column maybe. You just need to jump in here on C5, paste it in here, and then drag it down to the last question. This is how you can do it. So the formula was on D1. Okay, all right. Oh, no, I think that was right. Yep, I need to paste it in here to get the total points and then drag the formula. This is how you can apply the, so there are only three things. Three rows empty, copy from C1 to R4, paste it on the next sheet, then copy this formula, C5, D5, and L5. And then you can drag C5 on the right and down, and you will get the responses. If you find any difficulty, please do let me know, and I'll be there for any assistance. We can always share the screen. If you don't want to share the file, you can always share the screen and I'll guide you through how you can apply this formula. And yes, there is another question. There is another important thing. So if you this like currently we have the spaces at the bottom. Maybe if you have any spaces at the end, this is what I'm trying to say here. So if you have a response which has maybe one space or maybe two spaces or three spaces, what you need to do, you just need to copy the text, that exact responses, and just jump in here. Let me make some exact responses. So these are the exact responses. Okay, so these are the exact responses. So for example, if you have, so what I'm trying to say here is that whatever the choices you have given in the form, which someone can select, doesn't matter if it has a text, like if I'll copy this in here, you will see there are some spaces at the end of the none. Then there is an extra space in here. So if there are any spaces, then it doesn't matter. You just need to make an exact copy of the text, which are the options. Copy this, jump in back in here and click on the D4, right click, go to paste special, values and transpose, and that's it. Whatever the text is there, you can just paste it in here and it will pick it up and get the results. But if there is any response, like if I'll delete the extra space after the none, you will see the response, the result will change. Similarly with this one, if I'll remove an space, you will see all of these are zero because there are spaces at the end and it has to be exactly the same. These values as the options. That is the summary. That is it from my side. Please do let me know if you need any further assistance. Looking forward for your response. Take care. Bye.